If you're over 60 and struggling to get a good night's sleep, you're not alone. In fact, studies show that up to 50% of older adults suffer from chronic sleep disturbances, and the worst part is, most of them think it's just a normal part of aging. But here's what most people don't know: aging doesn't cause insomnia. Unhealthy habits and ignored signals do. And with just 10 seconds of one simple nightly ritual, you could finally enjoy deeper, longer, and more refreshing sleep. In this video, I'll show you why seniors struggle to sleep, what happens inside your brain after 60 that disrupts rest, and the science-backed 10-second technique that improves sleep instantly when done consistently. Let's dive in. Why can't you sleep? As we age, our bodies go through a number of subtle changes that quietly sabotage sleep quality. You may notice falling asleep takes longer, waking up multiple times during the night, feeling unrefreshed even after 8 hours in bed, waking up too early, and not being able to fall back asleep. The causes: more than you think. 1. Melatonin drops dramatically. Melatonin, the hormone your brain produces to tell your body it's time to sleep, begins to decline rapidly after age 50. By the time you're in your 60s or 70s, melatonin levels may be less than half of what they were in your 20s. Without melatonin, your brain struggles to shut down properly at night. 2. Stress doesn't leave the body as easily. The hormone cortisol, associated with stress, tends to linger longer in older adults, especially if they are managing health conditions, caring for a spouse, or dealing with financial anxiety. When cortisol is high, melatonin stays low, making sleep even harder to initiate. 3. Pain, cramps, and discomfort. Many seniors deal with chronic pain, restless legs, or frequent bathroom trips at night. All of these interrupt the deep sleep cycle, making rest feel light and fragmented. 4. Brain inflammation. Recent studies show that aging brains often experience low-grade inflammation, which interferes with sleep architecture, the natural rhythm your body follows from light to deep sleep stages. But here's the best part: even with all these changes, you can retrain your body to sleep well again, starting with a simple 10-second technique you can do before bed. How sleep works, and how aging disrupts it. To understand how this method works, we need to briefly explore what's happening in your brain at night. Your body follows a 24-hour rhythm called the circadian rhythm. This internal clock regulates when you feel sleepy, when melatonin is released, when your body temperature drops, when memory consolidation and healing take place. This cycle is controlled by a part of your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, located in the hypothalamus. And this part of the brain is extremely sensitive to light, temperature, breathing patterns, body posture. Yes, even the way you breathe and position your body before bed can affect how deeply you sleep. That's why this 10-second technique works so well. It activates the body's sleep switch by calming the nervous system and signaling to the brain it's time to shut down. What happens when you don't sleep well after 60? If your sleep has been poor for months or even years, the effects can be far more damaging than just daytime fatigue. Poor sleep has been directly linked to memory loss and faster cognitive decline, higher risk of Alzheimer's disease, increased inflammation and heart disease, weakened immune system, mood disorders like anxiety and depression, weight gain and insulin resistance. This is why sleep is now considered the #1 pillar of longevity, even more important than diet or exercise. You don't need pills, you need to reset your brain. Many seniors turn to sleeping pills or alcohol to fall asleep, but these don't create real rest. They often just knock you out temporarily and prevent your body from entering deep, healing sleep. What you really need is to retrain your brain to feel safe and calm at night, so it can naturally release melatonin and slip into deeper sleep stages. That's what the 10-second method I'm about to show you is designed to do. And the best part, it's free, simple, and backed by science. You've heard of bedtime routines, relaxation music, and even lavender oil. But what if just one simple 10-second move could actually signal your nervous system to calm down and prepare for deep sleep? It's not magic. It's vagus nerve activation, and this powerful method is being used in sleep clinics, neurological centers, and now, homes all over the world. In this part, I'll show you exactly what to do, how it works, and why it's especially effective for seniors. What is the vagus nerve, and why should seniors care? The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve in the body. It starts in the brainstem and travels all the way down to your heart, lungs, and digestive organs. Think of it like your body's off switch. It controls your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for slowing your heart rate, relaxing your breathing, releasing calming hormones, helping your body shift into sleep mode. When you stimulate the vagus nerve, your body automatically shifts out of stress mode, fight or flight, and into rest and digest. And the best part, it only takes a few seconds. The 10-second trick, extended exhale breathing. So what's the technique? It's called extended exhale breathing, and here's how it works. Sit or lie comfortably in bed. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Exhale gently through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this breathing cycle for just 3-5 times, about 30-60 seconds. But even just one 10-second breath, 4 in, 6-8 out, sends an immediate calming signal to your brain. Why this works? The science. When you exhale longer than you inhale, your body does something special, activates the vagus nerve, lowering heart rate and blood pressure, increases heart rate variability, HRV, a key marker of nervous system flexibility, signals the brain to release GABA, a neurotransmitter that promotes calm and sleep. This method has been studied in clinical sleep research, especially among seniors dealing with insomnia and anxiety. Even just 60 seconds of this breathing reduced anxiety markers by up to 30% and helped subjects fall asleep faster. But I've tried deep breathing and it didn't work. That's because most people breathe too shallow, too fast, or don't focus on the exhale, which is where the magic happens. This method is different because it doesn't require long meditation or yoga. You can do it lying down in bed. It works immediately, even after 1 repetition. It's backed by vagus nerve research and senior sleep studies. Bonus: add this visualization to supercharge results. Want to make it even more effective while exhaling? Try visualizing your body melting into the mattress, or imagine a wave of calm flowing from your head to your toes. Your brain responds to mental imagery, and combining this with slow breathing doubles the impact. This also helps distract from racing thoughts, which are a major cause of insomnia in seniors. When and how to use this method? Use it right after turning off the lights, while lying in bed, anytime you wake up during the night and struggle to fall back asleep. During the day to reduce stress, it helps regulate cortisol levels. For best results, avoid screens 30 minutes before bed. Dim the lights, turn off overhead lighting. Do 2-3 rounds of this breathing while seated first, then continue lying down. In less than 60 seconds, you'll notice a slower heart rate, muscles beginning to release tension, thoughts slowing down, a natural wave of drowsiness taking over. Real story: Walter, age 75. Walter had been taking sleep meds for 4 years, waking up groggy, and still tired. He began practicing this exact breathing method for just 10-15 seconds every night before bed. After 1 week, he was falling asleep faster, sleeping deeper, and within a month, he had reduced his sleep medications by half, under supervision. This changed everything, he told me. For the first time in years, I feel like my brain actually shuts off at night. You've just learned a simple 10-second breathing technique that can calm your nervous system and help you fall asleep more easily. But what if you're doing other things throughout the day that are secretly sabotaging your sleep without even realizing it? In this section, we'll look at the most common mistakes people over 60 make that prevent them from getting deep, restorative sleep. The good news: once you identify them, these habits are easy to fix, and even small changes can lead to major improvements in how well you sleep at night. Mistake 1: drinking the wrong fluids at the wrong time. Many seniors unintentionally disrupt their sleep by consuming caffeine, alcohol, or too much liquid late in the day. Caffeine from coffee, tea, or even chocolate can stay in your system for up to 8 hours, making it harder to fall asleep. Alcohol may make you feel drowsy initially, but it actually interferes with deep sleep and causes early morning wakefulness. And of course, drinking too much water late in the evening leads to frequent bathroom trips at night, which fragments your sleep cycle. What to do instead? Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Limit alcohol to 1 drink, and stop at least 3 hours before bed. Hydrate more in the morning and early afternoon, then taper off after 6 p.m. Mistake 2. Staying sedentary all day. Movement is one of the most powerful tools to regulate your circadian rhythm. Unfortunately, many older adults spend most of their day sitting, watching TV, reading, or staying indoors. This lack of physical activity can confuse your body's internal clock and lead to poor sleep at night. Exercise improves blood flow to the brain, reduces inflammation, and stimulates the release of endorphins that calm the nervous system. What to do instead? Aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes of walking daily. Spend time outdoors in natural sunlight to reset your biological clock. Do light stretching or yoga in the evening to prepare the body for rest. Mistake 3. Exposure to artificial light at night. Light is one of the strongest regulators of melatonin production, but many seniors unknowingly suppress their own melatonin by using bright overhead lights, watching TV, or looking at phone and tablet screens right before bed. Blue light from screens mimics daylight and tells the brain to stay alert. What to do instead? Dim lights in your home after sunset. Use warm, low-wattage lamps for evening activities. Stop screen time at least 30 minutes before bed, or use blue light filters. Mistake 4. Eating too late, or eating the wrong foods. Late night eating, especially heavy or sugary meals, can raise blood sugar, cause acid reflux, and disrupt digestion. Your body is designed to slow down at night, not process large amounts of food. What to do instead? Finish your last meal 2 to 3 hours before bed. Choose light, sleep-supportive snacks like a banana with almond butter, or a small bowl of oats. Avoid spicy, greasy, or high-sugar foods in the evening. Mistake 5. Having no wind-down routine. Many seniors go straight from watching television or doing chores to turning off the lights and trying to sleep. The problem: your brain hasn't had time to slow down. Without a clear signal that it's time to rest, your mind may stay active, ruminating or replaying thoughts. What to do instead? Set a regular bedtime and stick to it. Create a calming 30-minute pre-sleep routine with quiet activities. Include the 10-second breathing method as your final step before lying down. As a physician, I always tell my older patients that sleep is not something you try to do. It's something you prepare your body and mind to receive. When your environment, schedule, and nervous system are aligned, sleep comes naturally. Now that you understand how aging affects sleep, how one simple 10-second technique can reset your brain, and which daily habits may be silently keeping you awake, it's time to bring everything together into a powerful yet easy-to-follow nightly routine. This is not a complicated program or a rigid checklist. It's a simple 15-minute wind-down sequence designed specifically for seniors. Each step is based on neuroscience, sleep medicine, and real results from patients who've struggled with insomnia for years and finally found peace at night. Step 1. Set the environment. 2 minutes. Begin by dimming the lights throughout your home. Turn off bright overhead lighting and use warm, soft lamps or night lights instead. This signals your brain that bedtime is approaching and helps natural melatonin levels rise. Lower the temperature in your bedroom slightly. Studies show that cooler temperatures, between 60 to 67 degrees F, 16 to 19 degrees C, are ideal for deep sleep, especially for older adults. Silence or turn off notifications on your phone, and move screens away from your sleeping area. Step 2. Light stretching and movement. 5 minutes. Spend a few minutes doing gentle stretches to release tension in your legs, hips, and lower back. Focus on seated forward bends to loosen hamstrings, ankle circles and toe points to boost circulation, hip openers like a gentle butterfly stretch, neck and shoulder rolls to let go of daytime stress. This light movement activates your parasympathetic nervous system and helps ease you into a state of physical calm. Step 3. The 10-second extended exhale method, 2 minutes. Sit on the edge of your bed or lie down in your preferred sleeping position. Begin slow, deep breathing. Inhale gently through your nose for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat for 3 to 5 cycles. While breathing, imagine your muscles melting into the bed and your thoughts floating away. Each breath tells your brain it's safe to let go and rest. Step 4. Visualization or gratitude, 3 minutes. Once your body is still, shift your focus to something emotionally soothing. You can either visualize a calming scene, like walking on the beach or resting under a tree. Reflect on 3 things you're grateful for that happened today, no matter how small. This quiet mental activity helps replace anxious or repetitive thoughts with peace, contentment, and clarity, the perfect mental state for sleep. Step 5. Gentle disconnection, 3 minutes. As the final step, do absolutely nothing. Let your eyes close naturally. Allow your breath to settle. Feel the stillness in your limbs. You don't need to fall asleep right away. The goal is to rest in a state of non-doing. When you consistently follow this routine, your brain will begin to associate it with sleep, and over time, you'll find yourself falling asleep faster, waking up less often, and feeling more refreshed in the morning. Many seniors believe they've lost the ability to sleep well, but the truth is, your body still knows how. It just needs the right conditions to remember. This simple routine doesn't require medication, expensive gadgets, or drastic changes. It only asks for 15 minutes of care, consistency, and intention. And the payoff is priceless. Deeper rest, clearer mornings, and better health for years to come. If this video helped you or someone you love, please consider liking and sharing it with others. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel for more doctor-backed advice on aging well, sleeping deeply, and living fully after 60. You're never too old to sleep better, and you're never too old to feel amazing when you wake up. If this video gave you new insights, or helped improve your sleep, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and share it with someone you care about. And if you're new here, we invite you to subscribe to Evergreen Aging, where we bring you doctor-backed tips to help you live healthier, sleep better, and thrive well into your golden years. Because better sleep isn't just about resting, it's about reclaiming your energy, your clarity, and your joy. You deserve that. Let's keep going, together.